Inside Out 2 is a great movie in my opinion. There is so much that I had enjoyed about this one. And if you're thinking about checking it out, then I highly recommend it because this movie is a whole lot of fun for entire families. Well, I have to say, going into this film, my expectations were high because I was looking forward to this for a very long time. In fact, at one point, I didn't even know if an Inside Out 2 was ever going to happen just because it's been 9 years since the last movie. So the story of this one is that Riley, she is now 13 years old, which means a brand new set of emotions. And when they do eventually show up, things get a little complicated to say the least. Well, this one was very enjoyable, especially the new emotions because we've all been there. And the story is so interesting that there's not one boring moment at all throughout this film's runtime. Not gonna lie, I was a little bit concerned about this one, only because, well, there are a few animated sequels out there that are just awful. Thankfully, that's not the case here, and what we have is an hour and 36-minute movie where a lot of great things goes on, and all ages can watch this, but adults will be able to appreciate this a little bit more. If someone were to ask me which movie's better, honestly, I couldn't give them an answer because this one is just as good as the original. In fact, I love both equally. Even though this film is not as emotional compared to the first one, I had an entertaining time. Particularly the new emotions, anxiety. Yeah, I definitely thought she was interesting. Like, we've all been there. We've all been a teenager with anxiety. We all suffer from the growing pains of new emotions. And these new emotions that do show up, such as embarrassment. I thought he was pretty funny, or even envy. Well, she didn't have much of a role in this film, but everyone had a good part to play. Joy, once again, she's standing out here. And even though she doesn't have big emotional moments like she did in the first film, there still is a lot to take away from her character. And particularly, this movie has so many great moments that even though I didn't have man tears at the end, I still enjoyed a lot of it. Particularly, the animation looks amazing. The music is great. And what I find interesting is that, particularly on the age group that watches this, it'll determine how they feel about this whole entire thing. Such as if a 7-year-old were to look at this, they're not going to think about the themes that are presented within this movie. Compared to a 17-year-old that watches it, and they're going to be asking a whole lot of thought-provoking questions. Yeah, this one's entertaining. And when it's all said and done, this is probably one of the better movies to come out this year, to say the least. I'm giving this film an 8 out of 10. Yeah, a lot of people are going to love this movie simply because not only can it resonate with adults, but children will be able to have a fun cinematic experience as well. I don't have any negative things to say about this. Definitely such a thrill ride, and wondering if we ever are going to get a third installment. And that is my review of Inside Out 2. Okay, leave your comments down below in the section and let me know what you think about this movie if you have seen it. Alright, this is Slim Guy 172 saying peace out.